后进入场最。
One tappy. Getting blessed by the loot gods out here. I mean, it's the P2020, but it's at least the best you could do. It's the best you could do when you literally loot like one crate and then immediately go try to take the high ground. Oh, he bumped his head on the top of the roof. Having to be careful with that gravity lift. They weren't going to go, but Yukio with the sentinel shot, knocking loot first. Right through the cracks of the window, it looks.
Yeah, look, he's got it charged up here. The charge does run out. He's got to get it, but he's got the wingman. Not a bad weapon to be having if you're going into these initial fights. Good shots coming out. The hip fire there from the G7 is enough from Mia K, and DSG go down again.
Or exit engage on a fight.
Oh, looks like exit are pushing in towards Aurora here. Fun taking a little bit of damage at the start, but Psych completely catches 9 Impulse off guard.
Hit him with the Psych real quick before dipping away inside of this building, and he's got the gold extended heavy mag on that Hemi. Having to be careful. Other two teammates have now taken height on the other side. Eats the grenade right at his feet. Safety inside this building though, while Nocturnal's taking an off angle from the low ground. Not gonna allow for that res to even come out, but roieee is trying to take a look at the positioning of where he's trying to finish off that knocked player here. They are gonna be able to get that finish on to 9 Impulse, while roieee does pick up the banner real quick, and with the smoke grenade too, he tries to run away, but Uchaku falling behind, unfortunately, cost his life. So now we have that one solo player from Aurora trying to get away, and unfortunately it's not gonna happen. Xset coming out on top from that team fight over here by Skyhook. Beat up off the gaming from the north side of Harvester while they engage in this fight, calling in the creeping barrage.
Trying to get on the back of Go Next here. So they've scared them into the building with the creeping barrage, but now they need to take the next step. Black hole goes off, does manage to knock those doors out of the way. One of the great uses of that ultimate.
Drop's got that gold R9 in his hand. Nice beamage coming through. With the Digi, it's going to be so important too, with so many of these Bangalore smokes that Drop is going to be able to take advantage of. Look who's watching from afar in the other building. It's Riddle Order, who may look for the opportunity to come in and third party. Knuckle Cluster going out from Skittle is going to be able to get that knock. It's a Bambino. Skittle Cake himself has cleaned up Go Next, but this is the opportunity for the third party now to go in from Riddle Order.
Yeah, you saw immediately thinking about starting to fortify the doors, putting the cat cues down, those piercing spikes to get these other teams away from them.
And that's such a good point too to call out because of the fact that we have so many teams alive still right now in comparison to this pace that we had from game number 1. But the stick on the Artstar, he tries to get away, he puts down the smoke, but it was a double Artstar also at his feet. This is the engagement from Xset. Amazing opening from Sykes, gets the second knock. Only one member left for MDY White as we say goodbye. 15 squads left. Xset in a good spot on the slight high ground here where the circle's gonna be pulling.
No aim required. They just shove the R9 nozzle into the face and let the trigger do the work there. Riddle Order, though, are coming up now. They've seen this. You can see Beast of the Hunt has been popped. 25 seconds left on the timer, but they do have to wait out some of the ordnance coming their way.
They did push slightly just to engage on that fight, talking about Xset here and taking a good amount of pressure while Riddle Order wants to pinch their backs against the side of that circle.
Oh my god,
Xset! He's literally, both of them, Xset are going crazy with the damage output. Riddle Order, they try to take a fight that they just could not finish. Xset, take out another team.
They barely had any time to reset there, and they just come back like a split second after the Arc Stars and the Bang Ults pop there to just push down on them. It's yet another one. Oxygen come out. Xset, honestly, I'm still very impressed by how they played that. Team just swarming towards them one after the other, and unfortunately, it does finally end with Oxygen.
Meanwhile, you see Dreamfire also going crazy in the feed. Verholz takes out K-Swinny TSM in this fight. Lasiter Fonts get eliminated here. As I said now, playing with the Watson fences from inside these bunker doors. They lost out on Kashira before. They try to engage on a fight here. Having to be careful and playing on the side. It's only Postkill alive while Furhost and Reps drop down alongside imperialhal. Playing on the other side of this building. Look who's coming in from the other side. On move back on Scurry. 100 Thieves now getting involved as E6 also say goodbye. 7 squads left.
Oh, this is one of the most chaotic rings you will ever see. So many teams coming out of a Harvester just having an impossible impossible, almost impossible ordeal to make their way out of it. Honestly, if they could even get Hal back up here, it would be a miracle. 100 Thieves right on top of them.
Nothing to see, trying to dance away. Look at the amount of limited ammunition he had with the Havoc. It's because they rotated so early, didn't really have a lot of loot to work with, and they were pinched in that fight. Nowhere was safe, and 100 Thieves clear out this bottom area. But Luca's on the outskirts as dreamfire.
That's what we were talking about. The dreamfire have been holding this spot outside, and as you can see, where they've got that gravity lift, it allows them to play that rock, which has just got a beautiful view of the entire battlefield as all these other teams are throwing themselves at each other. Oxygen actually can't make the transition, so now it's going to be Ascend, start a fight in 100 Thieves to walk into Dreamfire's crosshairs.
And I love the position that Dreamfire took to not even fully engage on the fight, because look at their position right now. They have Pride Rock. They're looking to squads that have to funnel their way outside of the building. They're not going to give away that position. Of course not. That's why they yeeted the Archer originally before you had another player trying to take a different position. 100 Thieves still in this spot right now. You have 4 squads left. Started by Ascend, we're able to restabilize. How long did you see a Kraber shot in the feed? Gonna be able to take out Onmook here. Start a fight. Are out from this fight. 100 Thieves, only Backstone left. Can he go for shield up in that black market? Does it look? Oh, he goes at the very end. 3 squads left as Ascend come out.
And Dreamfire, they don't wait. Ascend as they're going to take that off. 100 Thieves, Dreamfire are going to make their move now. While the iron is hot, they will strike. Backing off a little bit though. Oh, interesting decision. Oh, if that thermite hits, we've got a crypto EMP coming out as well. Now all of a sudden, a Dreamfire on the back foot. No, Luca overextends. So does Kashira. And Dreamfire with game 2.
It looks like we're gonna have a stalemate between Disguised and Riddle Order as Disguised takes a bunch of the loot from Launchpad, hits the rotation out, but not before we run it back for Go Next and 100 Thieves. And Onmook going to fall, and Backslon with the EVA 8 trying to get something sneaky through the window there, and he's gonna get flanked from behind. This is quite a tough position to be in. Gibby Bubble is forced down, but time will tell. Bambino able to stay alive even with 1 HP of health, and now this allows them to push together. Onmu down, Backslon can't scurry on the Gibby, clutch it up.
Last time.
Well, what better way to enter a bloodbath with a couple knuckle clusters and a mother load waiting to be dropped onto the team inside. You can do so much poke damage, and there's nothing worse to getting stuck into a knuckle cluster. But Nocturnal is going to get poked, prodded, forced to heal up, but they are holding down, suppressing the fire, and even utilizing the piercing spikes and reinforcing the doors. But now the grab lift, this is the way. Take to the skies, but they're just holding this team hostage inside.
They have so many different angles right now on the squad inside. This is a really, really strong play out of Xset, able to at least be obnoxious, take out Sykes, gets that first kill on the board, which is going to be easy cleanup from there for the rest of Xset, and MDY White do go down.
Yeah, well, as we look at the map, you have Sentinels, Go Next, Fnatic, TSM that have to move through this, and Go Next has the advantage to hold up on the push, but the moment they start holding, Dreamfire is going to make their way in and look to clean up all of that. Meanwhile, Startified Esports just took to the skies and is challenging LG for the nut.
Sentinel's able to hold this fight. Meanwhile, we talked about TSM Fnatic, both of them taking to the skies to rotate away from whatever is going on down here on the ground. Sentinels holding off a little bit here. Koiful getting some kills in the kill feed, and this could be huge for Sentinel. Meanwhile, all of this is happening on the map as well. You see how many fights are about to break out.
We got 2 Dark Veils, 2 grab lifts, essentially mirroring each other, trying to take to that high ground. You know Hal came down from the heavens, but it didn't work out this time, and TSM is eliminated at the hands of PETA. Dreamfire, third partying at the most perfect time, looking to clean this up as they set their sights onto Sentinels, and they're done and dusted. Fnatic is down. Can we get some hype for roieee?
But there's so many smokes, so many Dark Veils down. I don't think anyone's even really paying attention. Does get spotted out. The pings go down, and Nocturnal will not be able to survive this, but still does a fantastic job of getting X at those points.
Hey, sometimes you're just gonna make it a top 5 and call it a dub because that's tough, but that's what's possible when you don't have Seer in the meta. Seer.
The nut has finally been breached. Realize trying to make a move, see what they can do, at least taking out LG. having to battle this out down to just 2 players while LG try to hold out strong. Everyone, of course, looking this direction, trying to find the right time to make a move. Realize now down to 1, and this could be bad.
Down to 1, that's going to be Kurongpu, and he is making the healing as quick as possible. Is obviously able to stable. When sometimes Songjun is able to go down, you can use the knockdown shield to like kind of get behind it and hold off for as long as possible. But dreamfire still out in the open, letting all the chaos erupt inside the building and disguised as well. So that's kind of where I'm looking at. Whoever comes out alive from the LG Chivas realized fight, it's not going to be realized, it's going to be Lu with an Arc Star going through with a big win. You know, LG Chivas, they're going to have to move a little bit. Dreamfire can kind of follow them in and disguised. They're trying to stay out of this and utilizing the Dark Veil. Look how much damage just went down as Jaguares falls. Yanya about to join him, and Dreamfire at the hands of it. We knew they were leading the charge on top of the series results, but they said, we want more.
This is why we were saying it was going to be down to Dreamfire and LG to kind of make that first move. DSG able to hold off, stay behind this Dark Veil. Measle at 1, trying to survive right now for LG. Dreamfire in a phenomenal position. Everybody dressed in red, waiting for the Veil to drop, taking out LG, and now just DSG is left.
There's something nice about seeing that new kill leader pop up as he finds a knock onto Lu, setting their sights onto the rest of Disguised in a 3v2 situation. 3MC looking to go big. Yeah, he's gonna fall, but roieee and Pita's trying to make this happen. Dupes down, Dupes fall. Dreamfire are your winners of match number 5.
So we have Roy from Dreamfire, one of the greatest players in the world, man. Absolutely insane series that you guys had. How does it feel?
好 ，Roy 呢？你今天呢，做得很好，而且你的 Dreamfire 呢，今天表现得非常好。你现在感觉如何呢？
我现在感觉非常的爽，爽爆了，前所未有的感觉。
I feel over the moon now. This is a feeling I never had before.
I love it, and you guys deserve it, man. You guys bring so much energy and so much like love to the game, and I absolutely adore that. So from Split 2 playoffs to now, what has been the major difference? Because you guys look like a whole new animal now.
好，所以呢，你刚才讲的呢，让我也非常兴奋。这个呢，你在这个游戏里面的激情呢，让我也感受得到。那请问一下，从一开始呢到现在的这个赛季啊，还有到现在的你的目前你现在的感受是什么呢？
赛季到现在的感受。
对，你的有什么不同之处呢？
我觉得我们这一次肯定能带给比上次更不同的，给你们带给更多的惊喜，更多的 passion.
Yeah. I think this time we bring something new to the game, and I think we had a lot of more passion this time.
I love that. I mean, I think passion is such a big thing in anything in life, right? But especially video games. So you guys have one of the biggest fan bases here in Birmingham, UK. How does that feel? All that love, all that energy, how is that?
好，你讲的没错，你这个激情呢，我们也感受得到了。你看到你在这边呢有众多的粉丝，你的粉丝呢，你的队伍呢也是我们在伯明翰英国最多的。你这有什么感受呢？
说实话，我其实没有想到会有这么庞大的，毕竟我的队友皮神、三明治也都是非常厉害，拥有非常多粉丝的。我也非常惊讶，他们能来到现场支持我，非常感谢，爱你们。
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. I have so many fans here coming here to support me, and I'm really grateful for that.
No, absolutely. And I mean, you guys have had an absolute journey. What would it mean to you to win ALGS championship right here in Birmingham, UK?
哇，你们一路走来呢也是非常好。那对你来讲呢，你在这边我们英国的伯明翰赢了这个 ALGS 的 champion 冠军，对你来讲什么意义呢？
对我来讲，这是一个必经之路嘛。但是我们的目标一定是放在最后一个总冠军上面的，就是尽自己所能打到最好。
Yeah, this is something we need to go through, but of course, my final goal is to get a champion in the end, for sure.
I love that. Let me get some noise from the crowd. Oh, you gotta love it. They deserve it. Rain, take it away.